Let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone who's 70 years old but moves like they're 50? They walk with energy, get up from a chair with ease, carry their own bags, stand tall, and seem genuinely vibrant. And then you meet someone the same age who struggles to rise, moves stiffly, and seems much older. Same number of years, completely different bodies. So what's the secret? Is it just luck? Good genes? Here's the exciting truth. While genetics play a part, a huge amount of it comes down to choices and habits, things that are within your reach, starting at any age. So today I'm asking 3 questions. 1. What do these youthful 70-year-olds actually do differently? 2. Why do those habits keep the body so young? And 3. The best part, how can you start doing the same, whatever your age right now? This isn't about chasing impossible fitness or fighting nature. It's about aging with strength, energy, and freedom. This is general guidance, not medical advice. Let's investigate. Let's start by clearing up the biggest myth because it holds so many people back. Most people assume that how well you age is mostly decided by your genes, that some lucky few are just built to stay youthful, and the rest of us are at the mercy of our DNA. But that's simply not the full picture. While genetics do influence aging, research consistently shows that a very large share of how you age, your strength, mobility, energy, and vitality, is shaped by your lifestyle and daily habits. In other words, you have far more power over how you age than most people believe. Those vibrant 70-year-olds usually aren't just lucky. Year after year, often without making a big deal of it, they did things that kept their bodies strong and capable. And here's the most empowering part. The habits that protect a youthful body are not secret, expensive, or extreme. They're simple, and they're available to almost everyone. The earlier you start, the better, but it is genuinely never too late to begin. So let's reveal what these youthful agers actually do. Let's start with the single most important one. The number 1 secret, by far, is the simplest. They never stopped moving. Youthful 70-year-olds tend to stay physically active throughout their lives, not necessarily as gym fanatics, but simply as people who move their bodies regularly. They walk, they garden, they take the stairs, they stay on their feet, they keep doing things. Here's why this matters so much. The human body runs on a use it or lose it principle. When you keep moving, your muscles, joints, heart, and balance all stay challenged and capable. When you stop, the body adapts by getting weaker, faster than most people realize. So much of what we blame on old age is actually the result of years of not moving enough. The good news is that movement is free, and any movement counts. A daily walk alone is one of the most powerful anti-aging tools that exists. It strengthens your heart, your legs, your bones, your mood, and your stamina all at once. If you remember only one thing from this video, let it be this. Keep moving every day in whatever way you can. Now to the second secret. The second secret is closely related but deserves its own spotlight. They kept their muscles strong. From around middle age onward, we naturally start losing muscle, and this speeds up with the years if we don't actively counter it. Muscle loss is one of the biggest reasons people become frail, unsteady, and dependent as they age. But here's the empowering truth. Those youthful 70-year-olds keep challenging their muscles, so they hold on to strength that others lose. And muscle is wonderfully responsive. It can be built and maintained at virtually any age. This doesn't require heavy weights or a gym. Gentle resistance through everyday activity, body weight movements, light weights, or resistance bands all help. Even regularly practicing standing up from a chair builds real strength. Alongside movement, getting enough good quality protein in your meals supports your muscles too. Strong muscles mean you can carry things, climb stairs, catch yourself if you stumble, and stay independent. They're the engine of a youthful body. So don't let your muscles fade quietly. Gently challenge them and they'll keep you capable for years. Now to mobility and balance. The third secret is something many people overlook until it's a problem. They protected their mobility and balance. It's not enough just to be strong. Staying youthful also means keeping your joints flexible, your movements fluid, and your balance sharp. Those vibrant older folks tend to keep their bodies supple and steady, whether through regular movement, gentle stretching, or activities that keep them limber and coordinated. Here's why it matters. Stiffness and poor balance are major reasons people start moving like an old person, shuffling, hesitating, afraid of falling. Good mobility lets you move freely and confidently, and good balance is one of your strongest protections against falls, which are a huge threat to independence as we age. The encouraging part is that both flexibility and balance respond well to gentle, regular practice at any age. Simple things, moving through a full range of motion, gentle stretching, and safe balance practice near support keep these qualities alive. A body that can bend, reach, twist, and balance with confidence is a body that feels and moves young. Now to what they put on their plates. The fourth secret is how they eat. Youthful 70-year-olds tend to nourish their bodies with real, wholesome food, most of the time. We're not talking about extreme diets or punishing restriction, quite the opposite. It's usually a simple, balanced way of eating. Plenty of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, and lentils, good sources of protein, and healthy fats, with treats enjoyed in moderation rather than as everyday staples. This kind of eating gives the body the building blocks it needs to repair tissue, maintain muscle, fuel the brain, and keep everything running smoothly, while going easy on the heavily processed, sugary, and salty foods that tend to drive problems over time. Importantly, this is about balance and enjoyment, not guilt or obsession. Food is meant to nourish you and bring pleasure, not to be a source of stress. Many people who age well simply developed steady, sensible eating habits and kept them up over the years. So aim to fill most of your plate with real, whole foods you enjoy, stay reasonably balanced, and let your body thrive on genuine nutrition. Now to something just as important, rest. The fifth secret is one that's easy to underrate. They protect their sleep and recovery. We tend to think of youthfulness as all about activity, but the body becomes strong and stays young during rest, not just during effort. Good deep sleep is when your body repairs muscle, restores energy, consolidates memory, and renews itself. People who age well tend to prioritize consistent, quality sleep, giving their bodies the nightly maintenance they need. Over the years, chronically poor sleep can quietly accelerate aging in many ways, draining energy, clouding the mind, and undermining recovery. Recovery also means not pushing the body relentlessly without rest, and managing stress, since chronic stress takes a real toll on the body over time. Those vibrant older people often have a balanced rhythm. They stay active, but they also rest well and keep their stress in check. So protecting your sleep isn't lazy or indulgent. It's one of the most powerful things you can do to keep your body and mind young. Aim for regular, restful sleep and give yourself genuine recovery. Now to a secret that's about more than the body. The sixth secret reaches beyond the body, into the mind and spirit. They stay socially connected and mentally engaged, and many have a sense of purpose. This might seem unrelated to moving like a 50-year-old, but it's deeply connected. People who stay socially active, spending time with family and friends, staying involved in their community, tend to stay more active, more motivated, and more emotionally well, all of which supports a younger body and mind. Keeping the brain engaged, learning, staying curious, taking on new challenges, helps keep the mind sharp. And perhaps most powerfully, having a sense of purpose, a reason to get up in the morning, is strongly linked to healthier, more vibrant aging. Those youthful older people often have things they care about, people they love, and reasons to stay active in the world. Isolation and a lack of stimulation, on the other hand, can quietly speed up decline. So staying young isn't only about exercise and diet. It's about staying connected, curious, and engaged with life. Nurture your relationships, keep learning, and hold on to your sense of purpose. Now to the secret that ties them all together. The seventh secret quietly powers all the others: their mindset. Those who age youthfully often simply refuse to act their age in the limiting sense. They don't decide that being 70 means sitting down and giving up. Instead, they keep expecting things of themselves, keep challenging their bodies and minds, and keep believing they can stay capable. This isn't about denying reality or being reckless. It's about not surrendering to low expectations. Here's why mindset matters so much. What we believe shapes what we do. If you decide you're too old to walk far, lift lift things, learn, or try, you stop doing those things. And then you really do lose the ability in a self-fulfilling cycle. But if you keep believing you can stay strong and active, you keep doing the very things that make it true. Those vibrant 70-year-olds tend to stay curious, stay willing, and keep moving forward, treating age as a number rather than a cage. So guard your mindset. Don't talk yourself into decline. Keep expecting good things of your body and your future, and then keep gently doing the things that earn them. Now, how can you start? So how do you actually begin, whatever your age? The wonderful news is that you don't need to overhaul your whole life overnight. In fact, that approach usually fails. The secret is to start small and stay consistent. Pick one simple thing and begin. Maybe it's a short daily walk. Maybe it's gently practicing standing up from a chair a few times. Maybe it's adding more vegetables to your plate, or going to bed a little earlier, or calling a friend you've been meaning to reconnect with. One small habit, repeated regularly, genuinely changes your body and your life over time, and it builds the confidence to add the next one. You don't have to do all 7 secrets at once. Start with whichever feels most doable for you. Let it become a habit, then gently add another. And please remember the most hopeful truth in all of this. It is almost never too late to start. Your body is remarkably willing to respond to kindness and consistency, at 70 just as at 50. The best day to begin caring for your future self was years ago. The second best day is today. But first, a quick word on doing this safely. Quick but important. This video is general guidance and encouragement, not medical advice. Before starting any new exercise or activity, especially if you have a health condition, are older, have been inactive for a while, or have any concerns, please check with your doctor first. They can help you begin safely and suggest what's right for your body. When you do start, go gently. Begin at a level that feels comfortable for you, progress slowly, and never push into pain, dizziness, or breathlessness. If you're doing balance or strength work, keep support nearby and prioritize safety over difficulty. Also, this isn't about extreme dieting or punishing workouts. Gentle, balanced, sustainable habits are what truly keep you young, not harsh extremes. And if you notice any concerning symptoms, a rapid decline in strength or energy, chest pain, severe breathlessness, frequent falls, or anything that worries you, please see your doctor, as these deserve proper attention. Aging well is a partnership between your daily habits and good medical care. Move gently, stay safe, and let a professional guide you whenever you're unsure. Now, the bigger picture. So there it is, the real reason some 70-year-olds move like they're 50. It's rarely just luck or genes. It's the quiet power of daily habits repeated over years. They kept moving, kept their muscles strong, protected their mobility and balance, ate to nourish, rested well, stayed connected and engaged, and refused to surrender to low expectations. And the most beautiful part of this whole story is that none of these secrets are locked away from you. They are simple, free, or affordable, and available at any age. You don't have to accept stiffness, weakness, and decline as your unavoidable fate. To a remarkable degree, how you move and feel in your 70s, 80s, and beyond is being shaped by what you do, starting now. So pick one small habit and begin today. Be patient and kind with yourself. Stay consistent and check with your doctor along the way. You are building your future self with every choice. If this gave you hope or inspiration, share it with someone you'd love to see strong, vibrant, and independent for many years to come. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.